like it's incredible how beautifully designed texting is for dumping an uncomfortable experience on the parent. But I think part of what I want to underscore is usually the kid who has dumped that on the parent, I think almost like cell phones are almost like trash chutes. You know, they've thrown it down the chute, you've got the trash, they don't want the trash back. What we need to reassure ourselves as parents is we now feel terrible, like you described. That's probably an indication the kid probably feels much better. And so whatever else we could think, okay, I'm doing a service. I'm going to have my day disrupted so that you can get on the rest of your day.
What's really funny is I actually told my kids, I was like, don't text me unless you have red receipts on. Because if you're infiltrating my day and I need to tell you something, or I feel like I have something to say, I want to know you read it. You may not need to write an entire manifesto responding to me, but I want to know you read it. So at least we've agreed to those terms of you dumped your shit on me. I responded and I know you read it. And they're like, oh my God, Mom.
But let me unpack that because it's absolutely beautiful. So one of the tensions that comes to mind as you describe this is, on the one hand, teenagers get to be teenagers, right? It is super hard to be a teenager. They have feelings, coming out of every pore. Those feelings are supercharged by the nature of their neurological development. Whatever it takes, to help them maintain a sense of equilibrium, we got to be on board for that. That's the one side of it. The other side is we actually do want to raise teenagers who are thinking about the impact of their behavior on others and who are emotionally savvy and who have the capacity to take a beat and think, if I send this text to my mom or my dad, what is the ramification for them? Now, they're not always going to think about this, but what I love is that from your description, in a not hot moment, right? Sort of a separate moment, you were like, all right, this has got to be the arrangement. It cannot just be a straight on dump. I need to know that you've read my response or could read my response. So you're doing that education. And I feel like you found this beautiful compromise to the tension. You're allowed to dump, but you also need to be thinking about, the fact that there has to be some level of a two-way street to this. You can't just ruin my day.